Hey Capricorn, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your money and career reading for the month. I'm not going to hold you guys long. We just want to tap in and see what'll be coming in for you guys, or what the energy that'll be surrounding you in your for your finances this month. All right. Wow. That kind of just fell out. All right. So we have flexibility and we have an offering. And let's see what else we got here. Cards are all turned upside down. What else do we have? Got it. So we have outside forces. So at this time, Capricorn, I feel like you have a lot of freedom, right? You have a lot of flexibility. I feel like there will be a lot of offers coming in this month. I feel like you don't really have to worry about, what's going on in the world today, because I feel like for some reason you guys feel set to me, all right, in some way. All right, let's see what else we have for you. We have spiritual work, so some of your money or your career, may be spiritual. We also have cutting ties. So ultimately, guys, here's how I'm feeling. Excuse me. I feel like long term for you, you may not, know what to expect. But for now, I feel that you have a solid idea of what it is that you want to let go of. Like, where you don't want to work, how much money, you want to make. Like, you have a clear idea of what it is that you should be doing. And I feel that the forces, these outside forces that are showing up in your reading today, has everything to do with the divine, right? Because you got spiritual work here. So whatever it is that you are doing, okay, and whatever you're putting out into the world, is helping someone else in some way. All right, I feel like you're cutting off what doesn't serve you anymore, and that you guys are aiming towards what it is that's going to make you happy, and at the same time not make you a prisoner to your work, right? You want your job to be flexible. You want to have, different opportunities, and I do see them here. All right, and there are some, I don't know, like for some of you, you may have to leave a job. You may have to cut ties in order to do some spiritual work. I don't know. But I do feel like you're being guided in some way. You're being, there's some type of change here for you guys that will ultimately going to bring you success. Okay, so your money, and look, you have the High Priestess, may very well have to do with, spiritual work. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And then you got yes on the bottom of the deck. So here's my thing. All I'm going to say is that this may not be for everybody, but some of you have accomplished something huge here. Okay, something big. Like you've completed some type of cycle, and I feel that you're moving on to bigger and better things. You're learning how to trust your intuition. You're learning how to bring into fruition the things that you want, the things that you desire. And with the Magician, you're not just manifesting these things, you're putting your potential, like you're tapping into all of your skills, all of your resources this month, and you're taking like concrete action to what it is that you want, like the power or the gifts that have been bestowed to you with this Magician. This is what you're using, right? You're putting all your power into the talent that you have, and you're tapping into all of your skills. And that's crazy because of the way that you're leaning into this, and you're concentrating into this, and you're just taking life, you're just going with the flow. You're just going with the flow. You're following your intuition, you're following your heart, you're going with the flow, and then you literally get, this Fool. In your future, you have so much fun and adventure that's heading your way. And I'm not just saying that, like the cards are saying that. And all of this is because you kind of surrendered something, like you surrendered the need to control. And once you let go of the need to control your situation, in other words, when bad stuff happens, instead of you losing your shit over it, you're just like, you know what? This is just another adventure. This is just another thing that's going to come and go. I'm not going to drive myself crazy about it. And that's just that. Like, you've completely surrendered something here. And some of you are taking a risk. And look, you got the Ten of Pentacles and you have the Nine of Cups. I'm leaving y'all alone. I have never seen a reading with so much luck. you got that long term. This is long term money. Like you guys are legitimately working on your future. And at the same time, you're doing all the things that you always wanted to do, because the Nine of Cups always brings in blessings, success, richness, pleasure, abundance. So this is a good month for you. I didn't think your reading was going to be this short, but it actually is this short. So look, congratulations. You have amazing energy heading in for you guys this month. When it comes to money, you won't be broke. I ain't saying you're going to be rich, but you definitely won't be broke. You'll have what you need. You got the Ten of Pentacles here. So you got new beginnings, new projects. You could be starting all kinds of new stuff, a new job, new project. I don't know. It's just so much beauty on the table. For those of you who may not be as familiar with the cards, it's upsetting because I don't think I'm going to go into any more depth on this, but I just feel like everything is working out. Like you're following your instincts, you're following your God-given gifts, and that's going to bring you all the money, the success, and the comfort that you need. So if you stay on this right here, this journey, if you occupy this state and stay with it, things are going to work out for you, and you're going to have a beautiful life. And it's never too late. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late. So you guys, it's a yes. Whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you desire, you guys are going to get it. You have a yes.